Lust is one of the enemy's strongest weapons. Most people think lust is only about sexual sin, but the Bible shows us it's much bigger than that. Lust simply means a strong, unhealthy desire that pulls us away from God. And if we don't deal with it, it can take control of our hearts and destroy our purpose. Today, I want to show you 6 types of lust, what they look like, and how you can break free. Type number 1, sexual lust. This is the one we hear about the most. It's not just about actions. It starts in the heart. Jesus said in Matthew 5:28, "Anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart." Sexual lust grows when we feed our eyes with the wrong things, movies, websites, or even constant scrolling on social media. It promises pleasure, but leaves guilt and emptiness. The way to overcome it is to flee from temptation and fill your heart with God's Word. Type number 2, lust for money. The Bible calls this the love of money. 1 Timothy 6:10 says, "The love of money is the root of all kinds of evil." Money itself is not bad, but when it becomes an obsession, it replaces God as our provider. People lie, cheat, or hurt others because of greed. This kind of lust never satisfies. You always want more. The cure is contentment. Trust that God will meet your needs and learn to be thankful for what you have. Type number 3, lust for power. Some people don't care about money or pleasure as much as they care about control. They want to dominate others, to be in charge, to be the one everyone listens to. But Jesus taught that true greatness comes from serving, not controlling. Mark 10:43 says, "Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant." Power in itself isn't wrong. Leaders are needed. But when the desire for power is driven by pride, it becomes lustful and dangerous. Type number 4, lust for fame and attention. This is the craving to be noticed, liked, and admired. Today, with social media, this kind of lust is everywhere. People post not to glorify God, but to get approval from others. Proverbs 27:20 says, "The eyes of man are never satisfied." If you chase fame, you will always want more likes, more followers, more attention. But true worth doesn't come from people's approval. It comes from God, who already calls you chosen and loved. Type number 5, lust for food and pleasure. This one might surprise you, but the Bible warns against it too. Philippians 3:19 says, "Their God is their stomach." Lust for food or comfort is when we use eating, drinking, or entertainment to fill the emptiness in our hearts instead of turning to God. There's nothing wrong with enjoying good food or rest, but when it controls you, it becomes an idol. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit, and God calls us to be disciplined in every area. Type number 6, lust for things of this world. This is a general lust, the constant desire for possessions, clothes, cars, houses, or whatever looks shiny at the moment. 1 John 2:16 says, "For everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, comes not from the Father, but from the world." Material things can never fill your soul. They break, they fade, they go out of style. Only God can give lasting peace and joy. Now let's pause and ask, which one of these do you struggle with? Sexual lust, lust for money, power, fame, food, or just things of this world? The truth is, all of us have faced one or more of these at some point. But here's the good news. God has given us the power to overcome. James 4:7 says, "Submit yourselves to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." The first step is surrender. Admit where you struggle. The second step is to feed your mind with God's word instead of feeding lust. And the third step is to walk with others who can encourage you and keep you accountable. So, which type of lust do you see in your life right now? Be honest with yourself and then bring it to God. He's not waiting to condemn you. He's waiting to set you free. If this message spoke to you, Type in the comments, "Lord, set me free." And don't forget to subscribe for more teachings that will help you grow in faith and live in God's freedom.